Well, welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for your participation in the breakout rooms. I hope that they were useful and beneficial to you. And we've taken notes. I know I have, and I know that the others have as well. So we will be consolidating the notes into a document that will give you back as our thank you for your participation, and hopefully as a way of helping you to carry this workshop into the next year as you progress through your Rotary journey. So with that, I'm going to turn this back over to Sunny so that Sunny can wrap it up. Over to you, Sunny.
Okay, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. This has been an unusual and extraordinary experience, has it not? We do hope it will contribute to your vibrancy. I want to begin by again calling your attention to the banner at the top of your Vibrant Club brochure, which reminds you that Vibrant Clubs engage their members, conduct meaningful projects, and try new ideas. We will be inviting you to do that very thing here in just a moment. One of the things that we encountered when we were preparing for this workshop was the question, how do you keep Rotary alive and exciting when we do similar things from week to week and year to year? And we don't want to lose what we love about Rotary, what makes it exciting and fun and meaningful to us. This workshop, all of these topics, not inherently inspiring, right? Not so you would want to go out and tell everyone about your bylaws or discover what your projects or committees are. But the point of this session was to make sure we know that there are certain foundational elements, as Jeff said, that are critical to creating an environment in which people are freed up to be vibrant, to be excited, to be making a difference in the world. So Rotary's platform, the things that give us a common ground from which to express our passions and our diversity and our commitment to a better world, allow for vibrant clubs. Am I making sense? So this is a call to action. Once you have an environment that allows for the extraordinary, then you can get to work on making the difference you mean to make. And so in this call to action, I invite you right now to write down at least one or two things that you would consider to be your next steps. What will you take out of this workshop that will make this not just an interesting experience or not just a bunch of notes that gather dust on a shelf or in a drawer, but will make this a line of demarcation between not as vibrant as we like and completely vibrant. I believe it's Jeff who has been saying that good is the enemy of great, that if you think you're doing fine, you're probably not motivated to seek excellent. What if we never stop striving to be even more excellent? Stagnation, I suppose, is, in fact, as our governor was saying, it's a way of dying. But entropy, the law of entropy is we're always either expanding or contracting. So let's expand. I'm going to invite you in a minute, those of you who have ideas about your next step, to share them. But I wanted to quickly mention a couple of things that are coming up. One is our bi-district conference on August 25th and 26th in El Paso. Registration, I believe, is open on our district website. Am I right about that, Yasser?
That's correct.
Erickson. Yay. And then Yasser, as our governor-elect, will be putting together a confab in September to get us briefed on youth programs and how we can get started on making those extraordinary right away. So watch for that. You will, as Tom said, be getting notes from our meeting and a Jen will also be sending, oh, I'm sorry, it's not Jen, it's Eric. We'll be sending out a little brief survey to you to give us feedback on this workshop so we know how to make it even better next time. We will also be egging the AGs and LGs to follow up with you to make sure you actually get a chance to put into action the things you consider your next steps. Eric, if we could have the whole screen back again so we can see everyone. I'll invite comments and shares on what's next. And people are writing in the chat, and I don't have my glasses on.
I'll say for me, it's I'm going to take some of these tools we've gotten. I've downloaded them, emailed them to Dan, and we're going to sit down and go through them and do some next steps and just do some planning and actually taking some intentional action versus just sitting and hoping it'll get done. So I think that's going to be our next step. Like I said, is doing some of that planning and then taking some intentional action.
Thank you, Chris. That's outstanding. There is nothing more powerful than human intention, really, when you think about it. Planning and goals and action. Key to magic. Who else?
This is Martin. Just from here, I realized that I think I'm trying to do too much myself, and I need to delegate a little bit of it to my board members. And so one of the things that I'm going to ask one of my board members to do, and this is a board member who has a hard time coming to the meetings after work because of kids and stuff, but this person would be perfect to update the goals on Rotary Club Central and to enter our events, because this is something they can do from home, and they can do it from, they don't have to be at the meeting to do that. And I've been stressing about trying to get in there and do it myself, but I think I need to just delegate that out. So that's one of the things I'm going to do.
That's brilliant, Martin. You shouldn't be doing everything yourself anyway, right? We all know that. As the leader in your club, you are in the position of a casting director. You can find the jobs that match people's circumstances and talents and invite them to make that kind of critical difference. You end up with a better club and you stay sane. Yes, Tom Simon.
I would just take what Martine said one step further, which is to say it's our obligation as leaders to delegate to others, because without that, you lose the continuity in the club, you lose the vibrancy, and you're no longer a sustainable operation because there's nobody there to take your place when you're not available.
Thank you, Tom. That's really true. And you discourage anyone else from wanting to be president because they see that you have to do everything, which is not a good image you want to project. As a leader, it's your duty to have your life look really great so that people want to be president.
So Donna has her actual hand up. Not
Donna, go
My
ahead.
actual one, yes. While it was not the focus of the meeting today, I'm going to borrow Fort Stockton's idea and see if I can't get a Ryla reunion going. I think that is a brilliant idea. So thanks for sharing it.
Cool. Thank you. Excellent. Yes, Marcel.
I read it somewhere on a Rotary website, but I don't remember where, but it's something that I don't think is communicated about enough. We talk about Rotary as a service organization in our motto of service above self, but Rotary is also a pathway for self-development and development of leadership skills. And I think that should be part of our message when we promote Rotary about what the opportunities are.
Thank you very much for saying that. That's true. Sandy, I'm sorry, I'm not reading chats here. Sandy, do you want to say what you were saying?
Oh, I was just saying, I'm not sure if others than the president can put in goals in Club Central, so they should just check with Donette Wagner first.
Ah, good point. Yeah, you may need some special authorization. You may actually need to have someone else be a part of it, your assistant governor or your secretary or someone like that.
But that doesn't mean they can't talk to the folks that those goals pertain to and get feedback for that, you know, so that's engaging as well. Yeah.
For sure. You know, this is sort of a small, subtle distinction, but if you look up the word delegate in the dictionary, it actually talks about parceling out pieces of authority. But the implication is that you're maintaining all of it. It's yours, and then you're just giving people little pieces. I invite you to think of this more as empowering other people to be accountable. Because when you give them the job and the outcome that you are both after is clear, people will surprise you with their ingenuity, their creativity, their dedication. You can actually get miraculous results when people know that the buck stops with them. Just a thought. So I know we're getting close to time. A couple more comments and then we'll close.
I'd love to give a comment. Oh, go ahead.
Yes.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, sir, by all means, please.
You know, we talk a lot about membership, and membership is down and all this, but we have this incredible momentum in our district, and I see in the clubs, I see with public image, the Facebook posts. This is a very vibrant district, and over the years, been seeing it more vibrant. RILA is back. The bulletin newsletter has been reinvented, really neat. People are very active. People are raising incredible amounts of money. So this is a very vibrant district. There's incredible momentum. So very excited about that.
Thank you, Yasser. Bravo. It's true. More vibrant by the moment. Yes. And don't forget, it's we are making a difference in the world. We are also a family. And the more we take care of our members and make them clear they make a difference, the more vibrant everything is going to be. Yes. So this is about kindness. It's about forward action. It's about planning. It's about inventing the future that we dream of. And I'm going to ask our Governor Richard to give us any parting comments before we actually end this workshop.
Hi, good luck. No. Thanks for joining us today. I think, you know, I just got to hear like 1/3 of the workshop, right? You know, so it was good to hear what our group was talking about in the 3 different sessions. It'll be interesting to see, you know, from the recording what happened in the other. I think one of the things that I'd like to leave you with is try not to create these strategic plans and your goals and everything in a silo. Make sure that you talk to or engage your entire club when you're trying to create a vibrant club, and know that the district is here as a resource. The zone is here as a resource, and RI has almost infinite amount of information on, you know, different topics. And if you think you're engaging in something that's never been done before, check with RI, because you know, on the website, because chances are somebody somewhere in the world has done something similar and may have good information on how to go forward. So you don't need to listen to me anymore. It's Saturday morning. I got to go find a cool place to be.
Indeed. Thank you, Governor.
Mhm.
And there was one question in the chat which is worth addressing real quick. Bianca said that we've used the word silo without ever defining it. So let's just remind ourselves what it is. Tom Simon, would you like to address that?
Sure. Well, you can envision a grain silo as being just this long vertical structure that you can't see through and nothing really can get out of it. It's similar in terms of our committee structures. If we just live in our own world and we're living in our own silo, nothing comes in and nothing goes out. But if we invite people to join our committees, if we share information with the club, if we communicate with the board, and we have good communication coming out of those committees, then we break down those walls of the silo and become more collaborative. Hopefully that helps.
Thank you. I see nods. I think it helped.
Okay.
All right, everyone. We will consider ourselves formally adjourned with intentions to stay connected by the recording, the notes, and all of our follow-up actions. Thank you for giving us your Saturday morning. It's extremely generous and you've made a great big difference. Let's go out and use it.